Senator Dianne Feinstein has become the latest leader, calling on the feds to pull the permit for a Patriot Prayer Rally in San Francisco, fearing the kind of violence that broke out in Virginia.
The questions being out there is that, all right, if you protest a protest, are you basically bringing attention to the people you oppose? We've seen it in Berkeley, we've seen it in Portland, we've seen it in Seattle. Question is, should it be seen here in San Francisco as well? Here's a thought from House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi.
I would say not to play into their hands. We expect if they're there that other people were there to protest them. I would recommend that they do so with dignity and silence.
Sam Singer, who specializes in corporate crisis management, agrees.
There's no counter-protest. All the public sees is a bunch of guys dressed as sort of right-wing military nut jobs talking to themselves. What's going to get them the attention, the news media attention from fellows like you, is when there's a counter-protest and there's a huge fight, because that gets news interest.
Fear of a violent confrontation, as we saw recently in Seattle at a Patriot Prayer demonstration, has local leaders calling for the federal government, which controls Crissy Field, to reconsider its permit for the demonstration.
I've asked the Park Service if they have seriously evaluated their capacity to ensure the safety of people who would attend such a rally.
The promise of a big opposition turnout and the possible question of violence is also being used as a chit. In reaction, Patriot Prayer organizer Joey Gibson, who has led similar demonstrations in Seattle and Portland, is doubling down as well.
Because the people at the top, they're doing everything they can to hold on to their power.
Joey Gibson would know because he's the rally's organizer and he joins us tonight. So let's be totally honest with one another, Joey. I'm sure you're going to be denounced as a white supremacist. Everybody seems to be now. Are you a white supremacist, and is this rally a white supremacist rally?
Absolutely not. Actually, I'm not white. We have about 8 speakers and only 1 speaker is white. You know, we have a couple black speakers, Hispanic, we have a transsexual speaker, we have a woman speaker. It's very diverse. You know, it's really just about what's on the inside, you know, what you believe, you know, your heart, your soul, has nothing to do with skin color.
In an effort to protect our people from both hate speech that can result in violence and the actual violence that's been perpetrated by a number of groups, we have demanded that the National Park Service reevaluate their permit in this case, and to at least consider input that would be representative of the kinds of conditions that should be placed on such a permit to allow for a level of safety so that freedom of speech can be had. But I don't want, and I want to be very clear about this, we are not welcoming this group into San Francisco to promote hate.